Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on a GTA 5 doing a little dance in our car, apparently, but with a heist. Kind of. This is a merge, if you will, between Gone in 60 Seconds and Survive the Hunt. It's hopefully going to be quite an interesting, exciting time of things. My goal, I'm going to have one entire day of GTA 5 time to try and steal a bunch of cars. There are 6 of them dotted around the map. I've got a map over the side of my screen on my sort of second monitor that I can see where all the various vehicles are. Well, I say I can see where they are. I can see a rough location as to where they are. Exactly where they are and exactly what cars they are, I don't actually know. Each vehicle location has one guard by it, while the rest are up here, are going to be setting off following sort of survive the hunt rules, if you like, so no shooting from cars, etc. I get a 2-minute head start to go into the city. Now, I cannot be killed until I have done something wrong, essentially. So 7:48 is going to be the time that I have to have stolen as many cars as possible by, oh, bloody hell, or until I get killed. Those are the 2 ways that this ends. Oh dear, here we go. Yes, each of the cars that we are going to be trying to steal has a guard posted on it. They may be stationary, they may be sort of roving around the area. When I nick a car, it is then fair game to try and kill me, and the rest of the hunters are going to be joining in the chase. Now, I've got to deposit these cars, I've got to deliver these cars to the Simeon docks, basically. Now, I don't really want to be in the I. Morgan for all that long if I can help it. It is, well, I'll say so, it's quite an obvious vehicle. Although, admittedly, they cannot do anything about me. Oh dear! We've decapitated a bike immediately. But they can't do anything about me off the start, if you will. You know, if I've done nothing wrong, they're not allowed to give chase. However, they may have a rough idea as to... Oh, that's an odd place for a random car. Now, you see, I don't really worry about what car I'm in here. What car I'm in for this part doesn't matter, in the slightest, actually, in as far as driving around goes. So this car's never going to get chased. Certainly not the initial car. Is never going to get chased here. I'll just take a random apostrophe. It's not what it's called, technically speaking, but it'll do for me. Right, we'll take a random apostrophe, and we will set off. Now, there's no time for me in which, or sort of no time limit until I can start stealing cars. Anything is fair game here, being as... well, they've got a guard on them, basically. However, we are going to probably stay mostly following the rules of the road. Now, there is a very good reason for this. Ultimately, if they see a car acting suspicious, they're going to have a look. And if they know what car I'm driving, if they know what I look like, it makes my life more difficult. And I don't want anything that makes my life more difficult in this, if I can help it. Now, the first vehicle I'm planning on making my way towards is kind of the other side of the casino. Basically, if we can head along towards the casino, we're going to slightly sneakily jump the... Well, it wasn't really a jump in the red light, a little bit ambitious. But yes, the plan is if we go down towards the casino, there's a little, I guess like a little housing area, I don't quite know what to call it, is going to be where we head towards, and somewhere around there is a car. Now, if I can nick that car, it's actually not too far a run down towards the Simeon docks. Basically, if I get the car to the Simeon docks, once I get across the bridge, all the vehicles giving chase have to flee, have to spread out. I will grab a new car and leave that area, and we will go and try and get another vehicle. That's the hope, at least. We'll kind of see how it fares. Go away. We don't need any distractions. Are we going to go? Thank you. As I said, I don't know what cars... Oh, God, we're trying to steal. They haven't told me. I just know there is cars in these areas. They are likely to be distinctive. Now, it's probably worthwhile me scoping out the place a little bit before we go kind of full commitment on trying to nick one of these cars. See if I can find the guard, if you will. If I can take the guard out, quietly, would be very, very helpful indeed. The first car, it might be a little easier to do, potentially. We will have to wait and see. Of course, you know, no one has any names over players, no one has any maps on, etc. We're not allowed to shoot from the cars, and neither... I'm not allowed to shoot from the cars, and neither are those that are guarding. So... Right, so it's basically around this corner. We follow this road along, we go around the corner, and then it could be anywhere. It's not a massive area that that the car is in, but it could be anywhere just after this corner. It kind of covers about 2 streets. There's a little road off to the what will be my left. I guess it could be parked on that. What on earth is that Sultan doing? Do you reckon that could be one of them? I don't know. That could be one of them. That'd be an unusual thing to be one of them. So it could be anywhere around here. We've got to try and find wherever this car is. It doesn't look like it is easily in range here. Where is it? What do we... well, I'm going to guess it's probably that. Okay. It might be... say it might be the Exemplar. I presume it's the Exemplar. Yeah, I mean, that's not a normal spawn place for an Exemplar at all. That's also a terrible, terrible turn I've made. I imagine it's going to be that one. A yellow Exemplar is a very, very unusual car, to say the least. So, I'm going to take that as probably what we're going to be looking for. Now, annoyingly, I didn't notice... What if we wander into here and park up? I didn't notice any guards. That's the thing. I didn't notice any guards around the place. Now, they can be on the move. They can be roving around. They could just be stood next to the car. They could be stood in the shop or anything along those lines. If I can get to the Exemplar and get it out quickly, that would be helpful. That would be very, very helpful indeed. Or if I can spot where the guard is, take them down quietly, that would also be good. I didn't really want to go and park right up next to where that vehicle was. Trying to get into the petrol station is a little difficult. It doesn't mean I have to walk, which is a trifle suspicious. I guess it gives me a momentary chance. See if I can spot anything. We're basically looking for a player. If we're looking for a player, we can take them out quietly. Well, I say quietly. We can't really take them out quietly. If we're looking for a player, if we can remove them as swiftly as possible. It's probably swiftly... what about... Swift removing of player, preferable to all other options. Right, let's go have a look. Can we see anything? Oh, you see now, is anyone... Where... unfortunately, this is not really a particularly good rooftop for rooftop sneakums. It's a little bit exposed, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Can we spot anything that looks untoward? I can't see anybody here. That's the thing. I was hoping to at least see somebody. Now, where would I be if I was a guard? To be fair, I'd want to be on this rooftop. This rooftop looks like a very, very nice place. There's a lot of rooftops here. Do we just sprint for it and grab the car? I can't see a guard anywhere. Do we just make a run for it and hope? I feel like just banzai leg it at the car is a risky strategy, but there's no sign of anybody, no sign of anyone or anything unusual happening here. Unless they're in that oracle. I couldn't see if there was anybody in the oracle. Oh, go away, page. Busyness. Oh. Yeah, unless they were in that oracle. But, I mean, that's actually not a bad place to be if you really wanted to. Sit in the oracle, you could be ready to go quite nicely if there was somebody there. We're just going to go for it. I think I can't see a person, so we're going to nick the car. Right, we're going to take the car and we're going to floor it and hope... Now, the hope is that maybe the guard was wandering around. Now, if the guard's wandering around and not paying full attention, we can probably banzai away with the car, and I don't think they were quite in the right place. Either they drove around and they weren't looking, or something else has gone on. There's definitely nobody around. I say that. I don't think anybody noticed. That was literally about the worst thieving... Oh, I've actually gone entirely the wrong way here a little bit, but that's okay. The worst thievery that ever did occur has just taken place. Well, I say the worst. Well, technically not the worst. The least eventful thievery has just taken place. That shouldn't have been the least eventful thievery, but it has, and we have run away with a exemplar of one sort or another. Right, let's get through the trucks. All we have to do is drive this, get this to the Simeon docks, and we will have scored our first point, and so far not been seen. I take it back. Successful thievery, really. Just broad daylight, run across and grab the car. Right, we're going to drive this. We're going to leave it at the car park, as is our traditional survive the hunt starting point. We will get you into here. I mean, it's not a terrible start. Not a terrible start to the day. We do need to hopefully pick up the pace a little bit when it comes to nicking of cars. Right, and there we go. Now, it is rather fair game. I say it's rather fair game. They may not know yet that that car has been stolen, depending on how well their guards are working, shall we say. It may take them a little while before they actually figure out that a car is... I say a car is missing. I'm surprised. It obviously must have just been somewhere else. To be fair, maybe they even saw something, go on, went to investigate what it was, and we inadvertently caused a distraction. I don't know. What I do know, though, is that we are free. We are out of here. And we are off to the next car. So, we're back into incognito mode a little bit here. There is a car, actually not very far away from the docks, that we can go to. If we go straight on at this junction, we take a left at the next one, and then we follow a road around. Basically, the road that heads towards the big spaghetti junction, like bit at the airport? In front of the airport, kind of. Wait, is this... Yes, because that's just where we were there. Bear with for a second while I figure out where I'm going. So yeah, basically we turn a left, and we kind of follow a road around, and then there is a big old intersection area that we're going to go and have a look at. And then we're going to go try and find a car. Hopefully there'll be something that we want to be stealing from there. So far, no sign of anybody giving chase. I haven't actually seen a hunter full stop in this one. Now, that is the way it is possibly going to go here. It is likely to be a little bit quieter. Certainly to start with, there are simply less hunters at the beginning of this one than there are later. Or, so once we've nicked a car, the guard will then join the main kind of roaming hunters, if you will. So it is gradually going to get more and more difficult for me. Where are we going to find this car? So it looks like it is... essentially... Ooh, is it around by a train? The map I have isn't actually massive, so it's not the clearest of maps. It's somewhere. Yeah, so we've got to follow this road down the hill a little bit. Now we don't want to be going... Don't want to be going across the bridge. It's a little further around than the bridge. So we're going to keep going. I don't know what on earth that intruder is doing. It's all sorts of funky things. I've gone the wrong way. Bugger. I don't think anyone's going to be around to notice that. Shush. Technically, iffy driving. However, I didn't want to have to take the long way around. We're on a little bit more of a time limit here. I say a little bit more of a time limit. We've got a lot of things to do. We've got a lot of cars that need thieving and things to be doing. And yeah, we can't be going the wrong way. I didn't realise that was a sort of straight on only option. But I figured it's probably safer at this particular moment in time. I'd say it's safe enough that we could get away with that. Right, so where is this car? It's somewhere just up here. It could be after the train line, to the other side, or it could be down the road area. It could be in there, I guess, technically speaking. Can I see the vehicle? Now, I can go on the red light here. Oh, that's a terrible line. I wonder if it's in there somewhere. I would put a car in there, maybe. Looking for something. Anything kind of brightly coloured. Now, it could be a little further along. Potentially. Could be the other side of the train line. Yeah, it could be the other side of the train line. A smidge. We'll circle around. I'm trying to see if there's anything, any sort of brightly coloured, any sort of interesting looking vehicle in there. I don't think it can be much further along than where we currently are. Yeah, not really likely. So it's somewhere around this sort of block area. Can I see anything? No. Not at the moment. What the... I don't know what that car there did. That car did something funky. Actually, technically I'm allowed to go on this light, I believe. I think I got myself turned around a smidge, haven't we? I do not see... I don't see a vehicle worth stealing. I say vehicle worth stealing, but I don't see what we are looking for along here. Let's head... surely it's not going to be the other side of this. So maybe on the right road. Think so. Now there is another car by the airport. I'm just trying to figure out whereabouts we are. I think I'm on the right road. There is a car by the airport. Now the airport one looks like it's in a much more straightforward place. So maybe we go grab the airport car and then come back. I'm not sure where it is. It's somewhere around that area, but I don't know whereabouts in that area it is. So if we head... Yeah, we can get down to where we want to go. So the one for the airport is kind of in one of the sort of slightly more external car parks. So if we head... I actually don't know if I wanted to be on this part. This part here is actually going to be a little bit more of a pain. How the hell do I loop myself around to the airport from here? I don't actually know how the junction for this bit works. I think I need to be down there, didn't I? I think I did. Ah, crap. Okay, maybe we just have to go for... We might have to actually go for a little bit, pick up the pace, so to speak, to try and get this. We can take a few more risks early on, perhaps. Whoop. It's fine. This is actually where I probably wanted to be, more than anything. So yeah, this road is going to loop us into the airport, the direction I want to be at. My hope is that no one saw that, otherwise, you know, I'm going to be in trouble, basically, if cars have seen that. So I think we want to go down here, possibly, and we will see whereabouts it is. Now I think it's... Ooh, might be somewhere around the hospital area. I think it's somewhere over this part of the map, if you like. Is it? Would you park it up the front of the hospital part? Maybe. Can't see it there. Could it be in that car park? Again, it could be. There's definitely supposed to be something around here. There's a lot of grey and dreary cars, so to speak. There's nothing. Wait, what's that? What is that gold machine? What is that gold machine? That looks like it could well be something, doesn't it? That does look like to me. How often do you see a frosty gold car? Can I get on the roof from up here? No, I can't. Ah, that's a pain in the arse. That was more of a problem, is I can't actually get over the fence that I want to get over here. Yeah, that frosty gold car, that does look a trifle suspicious. If I could just find a way onto this roof, that would be really helpful. Maybe we can actually. There might just be tall enough. My plan is, if I can get on the roof, I can maybe have a... There we go, that's what we wanted. Yeah, if we can get on the roof, we can have a little sort of nose around. We can have a look, see if there's a guard somewhere. If there's a guard, well, we're probably in roughly the right place. Or we might just sprint to it and nick the car and kind of be done with it, so to speak. Oh, no, it's going to be the other side of the hill, isn't it? Oh, bugger. That's not what we wanted. Oh, no. It's over there. It is over there somewhere. Maybe we can... we can still get there, though. We can still approach it from a different angle. I mean, we didn't technically need to go on the rooftop. It was a cunning plan. Ow. Should break my ankles a little bit. It was a slightly cunning plan. Well, theoretically a cunning plan, at least. Mate, we probably want something relatively powerful if we're going to go and make a move on that car. Can we see anybody? There are some people just standing around. Maybe we just stick the gun away for a second. Yeah, I mean, Frosty Gold machine. The problem is, am I 100% sure? Actually, we might not be far enough down. I might have done all of this for a Frosty Gold car, expecting it to be something, and I don't actually know if it is or not. Because I've just looked at the map and I'm looking at where I am. I'm not 100% sure. So we're having second thoughts. I don't know if that is a special player car or not. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just it happens to have been spawned in that colour. So the other one had tinted windows. That one there does not. Bugger and blast, etc. Right, okay. That's not what we are after. There's something around this area. There's definitely something around this area. Has that always been there? I don't know. I don't know. Now, the cars were supposed to be obvious enough that I would see them. Apparently, it's actually quite difficult. This will do for travelling around. Ah, it's unlocked as well, even better. What more could I bloody ask for here? Right, okay, so it's definitely not down there. I think I've somehow not got to the right place. I'm trying to figure out where this right place might be. It's not as far down as where that road is. Where is it? Where is the road that we're looking for? It's like a little service road, it looks like, almost, that cuts across here. Could it be down here? Maybe. Oh, this looks like this looks like the sort of road we're looking for. Yes, this looks like it travels along at the right kind of angles, right kind of directions. Maybe. Do I see anything though? It's like we're looking for? Not really. If I'm honest with you, I don't see a damn thing in here that looks even remotely close to being what we're after. There's a lot... Okay, so the Frosty Gold cars have thrown me off a little bit in that there's an awful lot of them actually spawning. We're not in this car park, though, I don't think. Where the hell is this? I'm really, really confused. I'm very, very confused. It's somewhere around here, and that's the worst bit. I mean, if I found... Oh, that would be a... and that would be a player car right there. That's a problem. That is a bigger problem for me in that we've not actually found anything out here. God damn it, I couldn't find a car. Couldn't find where it was, and we have been a little bit rumbled at the moment. Now, we have stolen a vehicle, so it is technically fair game to kill me if they can make it stick. So we've got to run away while pondering our next move. Yeah, there was definitely... There's something around here. Okay, this is not a good place to go. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, I'm going this way now. I was hoping I could cause trouble. I was hoping there could be enough distraction with vehicles through all of that. Apparently not. I don't know where the car is that we were looking for. It was somewhere, and I'm not quite sure on what bit of the motorway, what bit of the roads around there. God damn it. We got rumbled having a look. So, how are we going to get away from this? And they don't have aircraft support as far as I can tell. I certainly haven't seen any at the moment. We're going to push that... Hey! We got it beached. Come on, Sultan. You can do this. You can find a way to just shoot off into the distance while they're unbeaching their car from some bit of scenery. Now, we want to... Oh, not go down there, though. That's the second time I've outbraked myself into that exact corner. Why is I cannot get that corner right in this, apparently? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I cannot get that corner sorted in this. Now, I'm hoping maybe we can throw them a little bit of a dummy if we just kind of sneak our way around here a smidge. Whoop. through some kind of alleyways and whatnot. The car was a long, long way back. It's not far enough back, though. It is just in visual range. So, I mean, all it's going to take is for it to make one mistake, and one mistake, and I will be out of visual range. Did it see me jump down here? I don't know. I'm on that point where I genuinely don't know. Did it see where I went? Will it have guessed that I jumped off the road? It could have done. You know, they might suspect that I would take that sort of strategy. If we do get this away, it's actually been relatively efficient from me here. And it had to be. There was no doubt about it. We absolutely had to get away, and we had to do it quickly. Right, we're going to leave that car there. We know... Okay, we know where it's not at the airport. I can tell you that much. We know exactly where it's not at the airport. Yeah, okay, so the Frost... Damn it, I got sold a dummy on a Frosty Gold car. Sneaky game. Sneaky game indeed. I don't think anybody is following me anymore. Okay, well that worked. That worked. Wedging the car up on the barrier, they just didn't have time to get enough vehicles into place. However, we are currently stuck on foot. You, Buffalo. Excuse me. Sorry, I need your car, buddy. Thank you. Right, we're going off after the next car. So far, already at 1. We're at 1, and we're actually not got too much time. Oh, I've got... I say I've got wanted level. I did nick a car. I probably shouldn't be all that surprised. Let's be honest here. Lester, would you mind awfully? Let's get rid of that.
Which one of my skills
remove wanted level. Yes, please.
Okay. Purely a social call. Of course not.
The wanted level is gone. We're going to just run a couple of... We're going to run a couple of red lights because I actually got to make some time up here. We've kind of fallen behind a little bit. I was hoping to have more cars by now, if I'm honest with you. Right. So the plan is the next vehicle that we are going to go for is up to the north slightly. Just trying to figure out what road I'm on. I'm on that road. There is a hunter who's just wandered past. Yeah, so we're going to head up. What we want to do is we want to go down the road with the movie theatre on. That's the plan. If we can get on the road with the movie theatre, which I believe is this next turning here, or if it isn't actually, we can just go one further north. I can never remember exactly how far along this one I have to get to. And I think it's the one further north than this, isn't it? Yes, it is actually. So if we just follow this one here up one more ramp, we will jump across, head along. So there's one car by... It's one of the roads that leads up towards the hills, basically. There's a little turning along here that does have a... If you keep going on this road straight, there's a crane, I think there is. There's a turning off to the right. There's a little road along there. Now, I believe up that part there looks like there is a car. I'm not exactly sure where the car is, but there is somewhere up there a vehicle. Now, I don't know what they're going to be expecting from me in terms of where they think I'm going to go. Whether they're going to expect me to have gone for a different car, whether they think I'm going to try and hold out around a similar area. I don't know. They might think that that I'd do that. I don't know. They might expect me to go somewhere else. They've got guards on the cars. I don't know whether the guards saw me driving around wherever that vehicle may have been. Yeah, I don't know whether a guard saw me somewhere and that's why people were alerted to that bit. It's difficult. I'm seeing so many Frosty Gold machines now. Oh, there's going to be I'm in the kind of the wrong lane. I want to go straight on, and the AI are going to sit behind me and get really pissed off. Oh, thankfully, we have at least got a green light. So, now we just trundle along here. This is sort of nerve-wracking in a very different kind of a way. It's slightly easier with the less aircraft. It's easier. I stand more of a chance in getting away with the less aircraft, but I'm almost more under pressure in some regards than others. Now, it isn't that turning, I don't think. No, that's that corner. No, we keep going along. That's fine. Oh, crap, got an SUV that's really in a hurry. You know what? If I just go over here, we should be fine. Yeah, by the big crane. By one of the... Was it the most expensive apartment? I think it was, at one point, the most expensive apartment down here. We've overtaken the car. Right. I mean, we could just go for use my car as a shield, run up and nick the vehicle, whatever vehicle it is. I would prefer to take out the guard, just give myself a little bit of time. However, we may not get that luxury. I think where this is going to... I think I know where this car is going to be, and I know it's going to be a nightmare to get to. Actually, what we could do, you know... If this car is where I think it is... See, this is risky. This is risky, but it could pay off. If the car is where I think it is, this is probably worth it, but I can't know until we have a look. Right, there's no one around, so I expect the car to be in this car park somewhere. However, can I... Oh, if only I could get up onto that roof. That would be wonderfully helpful, wouldn't it? I'm guessing we can't go and do a running leap at the roof. Bugger me. That would be really, really good. Okay, instead we're going to have a little nose... Oh, can we not get over the wall? Oh no, that's all roof, isn't it? Let's go and have a look, see if there is a car. I'm fully expecting there to be some shots coming at some point. I mean, I'd be tempted to be a guard up on that rooftop over there, that white building to our side. That would be a very, very nice little vantage point. Is there a car? See, this is where I'm expecting there to be a car. Is there a car in this car park, though? Or have they got it in... Oh, it doesn't look like there is one, you know? Could be further round. Oh, no, well, I mean, there it is. Okay. Well, there is the car. Where is the guard? You know what? It's unattended. Oh, I'm being very British again. Don't mind me. I don't... Oh, the bonnet's come off. Well, that's not quite the... There's not quite the... plan I had for that one, but never mind. All the lights go... I mean, as I turn the lights off, what does it matter? They're gonna notice. I can't turn off the neons. Crap. Okay, I have no idea where their guard was for that car. So far, their guards haven't been the most efficient. Jesus, this thing shifts. I presume it might have been upgraded a smidge. The Mupava is not slow. I will give it credit where credit is due. It really does bloody shift. We've got one car tailing us at the moment. Oh... we're going to make the turn down here. I was going to see if I could throw it off a little bit. I think that might be whose car it is. I wonder if they're just parked up somewhere waiting for me to leave. Although surely that's got to be... Like, surely you'd want to be out of the car to shoot the second I potentially started setting off. Oh, we got a dink from behind, but it wasn't enough to do all that much. We're just going to knock our way through a couple of pedestrians. That's fine. I mean, the buyer of these cars... He's not going to be best pleased with the condition. A little bit. It's only a smidge dented. It's only a little bit dented up. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. We're going to come absolutely hurtling through. We're not all that far away from the docks. We've only got 3 cars on us, and when we get there, they have to leave. So all I have to do is get it to the docks, and then we are in relative safety in this one. Oh, actually gone a little bit too far along. I have to go across that bridge and then we have to come back down again. That's okay, though. I don't mind that too much. Oh, careful of that corner. Don't roll over, don't roll over, don't roll over. Just do that corner a bit wonky, but... Oh, one car shot past down there. That was definitely one of them. Right, so that is one of their vehicles. Nope, I'm going to go over this side of the road. We're dodging traffic. No! Oh, AI traffic cause problems. Come on, Mupava. You can do it. Do not let them stop you now. Do not let them stop you. We're going to fight our way through the traffic a little bit more. Do we go an oncoming? This is a bit dangerous, but we need something. We need... Oh, yes. That's what we wanted to see. The big pile-up in the background. Fantastic stuff. I think we are... I mean, if we don't bin it here and get wedged, I think we are basically home free now. That is one of them there, but they're not going to be able to get turned, moved, or do anything really about my car. We're across the bridge. We're into the safe zone. We've got car number 2. Car number 2 is in the docks. Bloody hell. Oh, right, we're here. Where the hell are we going to go for the next one? There's one in the centre of the city that's really awkward to get to. So that's going to be fun. Well, it definitely was the right car by the fact that it's not despawned yet. I wonder whether that Audi... I do wonder whether that tailgater was the car. I mean, it's not The tailgaters don't spawn very often. I mean, that one looked modified, but it didn't look crazy modified. I think maybe if we do this again, it might need a little bit of tweaking. We don't have much time. This is the problem I've got now, is I really don't have all that much time. We might have to go back and sort of work on the hope that it is going to be that Audi, because the other options I've got currently... We have one down by the beach. I don't even think I could drive to the one down by the beach in the remaining time. It was 7:48 or something. We might be able to do it. Oh, I've actually gone completely the wrong way here. Thankfully, they can't be down this area, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we can put our foot down a little bit until we get out of here. We could maybe get to the one down by the beach, but there's also more places to hide the one down by the beach. You know, there's a multitude of areas. There's one in the like, right slap bang in the centre of the city that I can get lost trying to get to. Maybe we go back. If that tailgater's there, we know it's that, basically. If that tailgater's still there, we're guaranteed that that is the car that we have to go for, basically, because it would have despawned otherwise. Yeah, that seems like a good plan to me. We'll get there the same way we got there last time. So, if we head along this road, we can see if we can find the one by the edge of the train line. I'm still not... Oh, I wonder if they've hidden it. There's a really nasty little place they could have put it. I don't know if I can show you the map on the screen currently. Basically, they could have snuck it into a really horrible little corner. They might have done that. Knowing them, they could have done. Do we try and investigate that little corner? It's technically within the zone. Maybe we go and have a little look. I fear we're going to waste time trying to find... We're going to waste time on the same cars. I have a horrible, horrible, sneaky suspicion we're going to waste time on exactly the same cars, but... I've got to give it a try. I've got to give it a try, because otherwise this could get us three easier than the other options, I think. But, yeah, I mean, there's a risk that it's not quite going to work. I think it's going to have to just be a run and grab, almost. That is probably going to be the best bet for me here. Right, so we're on this road. It will curve to the left. It'll then take the corner to the right, where we don't want to be in the wrong lane. What is that car ahead of us? The car ahead of us is going suspiciously slowly, which I don't like. Although the AIs do weird things. That's the problem, is you never really know with the AI in this game. The AIs do very, very odd things. So, it could just be an AI car. I mean, it's driving very erratically, which... it would surprise me. It's driving in a weird way that wouldn't really seem like a player. Although, I guess it could be... I'm trying to figure out if the lights are tinted on it. No, that is an AI. They put the see. I have time to check the brake lights from here, and that's definitely an AI. Right, so we're around this corner now. When we go towards the train line, if we turn left, go along where the train is, go to the right. There's a little dead end, basically, that I think they may have hidden a car in. So there could be a car along this part here. Basically, unless I can't even see down there to have a look. I don't need a train though. That's the last thing I needed. Yeah, I can't see anything from the road. That's okay. I did see something just whiz past a little bit in the background. I'm trying to figure out if that might be a person. Could have been. Okay, yeah. So it could be the hunting car. It could just be cycling around. The defender for this area could well be cycling about this region, so to speak. Try not to use the same word too many times. Are we going to go at any point? Maybe? Possibly? Please, traffic lights. I just want to go try and find a car. If I can get this car, we can definitely have got 3 within the time. Come on, there we go. Let's go. Now, where I want to be heading, basically on the other side of those houses, other side of those buildings, there is a chance, it's a small chance, but there is a chance that there is a car there. Looking at where they've put stuff, I mean, it'd be where I'd put it. That's the really sneaky place, basically, is where they've got it here, if it is where I think it might be. Right, basically, we want to go and take almost an immediate left. Yeah, would you really put it down to Grove Street? I don't know my GTA 5 well enough. This bit is in the area, but...
Now you know you shouldn't be sliding through here. You trying to start a war?
Yes, they have. That is a clever... I say that's a clever place. That is not a bad placement for a car. We may be about to get shot at quite badly, although I'm hoping the gangs might cause more trouble for anybody else than me. I don't know where, again, I don't know where their guards are. I'm sorry, gangs. We're in a hurry. There's definitely some gunfire. Again, there's a car there. It was waiting for me to sort of vacate the area. I think they were expecting me to be more subtle with these cars. I really think they were expecting me to try and have a little bit more of a look around, but it's really just been a case of get it and go. Like, there's no... Oh, out the way. I don't even know if you were... I don't know what that was doing. It was doing something. Ah, that's a clever car placement. They've got people there, but they're not ready in time. I didn't give them time. They were not prepared to get in front of... Well, they weren't, in location to get in front directly of my car as we shot out of there. And that will do for me. That is another one nicked. We've got 8 or so minutes to go. Do we try and get to the airport? I still don't know where the airport car is. That's the problem part, though. Still not 100% convinced where the airport car is. Do we try and just blast it to the beach? I don't even think we could get that car out in time. Maybe we could. We've not got very long at all to do this. Is there any vehicles? We're over a Frosty Gold car. Could we? I mean, there is one not far from here. Just looking at the map. The beach one I think is out of the question. If we're going to go and leg it to one car and try and grab it before the time runs out. I mean, 3 cars is not bad. We're halfway there through all of the cars. And we screwed up at the airport. We had to run away. We had to back out of the airport one. We wasted a lot of time in this. In various different locations. If we can get to it and get it stolen, then we'll just try and get to the drop-off point and complete, if we like. What's the time? It's 4 o'clock. We might just have to blast it. We might just have to go for it here. I'm going to hope that no one's paying attention. We're going to go for it. I guess if we get killed, we technically fail in this. But I kind of want to see if we can do this last car. My hope is that they're not going to be expecting me to just be flooring it through here. So we're going to go underneath the motorway. There's going to be a little junction. We're going to take a left, and then we're going to follow that road down. We may have to go back into sort of incognito mode briefly just to try and scope out the area before being shot at. That might be them in a helicopter, or it could be a random AI chopper. I don't know. Keep going. We want to be away from this. I'm hoping they might actually think that something wasn't me if they see it running around at the moment. That is the hope. They might not actually expect me to be, like, flooring it around. Is this the bridge? Do we want the bridge? Yes, I actually think we do. You know what? Screw it. They're not going to know. I don't have time. I think I want this bridge. Anyway, across here. Keep going. Where the hell is this car going to be? I'm trying to figure out where I am. So we come with this bridge. We take a left and then a right, perhaps? Don't have time. Yes, okay, so left and then a right. We'll follow down here, and then there should be a car somewhere down this bit. Basically, somewhere down this bit, there should, in theory, be a car. Now, it looks like it's going to be... in some buildings, perhaps? Might even be by Simeon's. How much time have we got? We've not got very long. Right, so it's going to be on our right-hand side somewhere. We're looking for a car. Anything that looks out of place. Anything that looks player-related. However, there's some kind of like alleyways around. It could be the car park. Oh, I bet I know where it is. Oh, you wouldn't be an evil bugger, would you? You'd put it in there, wouldn't? That's where I'd put it. In the car park. Oh, you little gits. Yeah, it's definitely there. There's a car just shot past. Right, let's go. That's exactly where I would put it, on the roof. Is it on the roof? Or is it in, like, the Simeon dealership or something? There's definitely not a suspicious car in this bit. Oh, nuts. That was, I'd say it's definitely where I'd put it, but have they put it somewhere else? Can I see a vehicle anywhere? Is it out the front of Simeon's, maybe? I don't have much time now. We've kind of got to go for it. Right, let's get back down. Get down, 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 down. Go, 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 go. We've got to try and get around to the front and figure out where this car might be. If it is here. This is when I've actually misjudged whereabouts on the map I am and completely screwed it up. I feel like it's got to be here somewhere. Maybe. There's too many cars around moving about that have got to be... that are looking suspicious for it to not be here. There's cars missing doors and everything. Oh, was that a car down the back there? Maybe? Oh, I'm not sure. It looked like a glimmer of something. Seen it. That's got to be it there. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's the one. It's a bright yellow pickup truck. Oh, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. We have got the car. We might get shot at here. However, it's a big off-road truck. Go, big off-road truck. Now, this is going to be a very, very narrow little path. Oh, that's not somewhere we can get out of in the big off-road truck, I don't think. It might be somewhere we can... Oh, we're stuck on the door. We might actually just be able to shoot our way out of this. A little bit. Oh, well, at least try and shoot our way out of this one. A smidge. We might have to resort to fleeing. Panic and flee! Panic and flee! Abandon the car! Abandon the car! Abandon all hope maybe a little bit here. Okay, I forgot that was a really, really narrow little gap. Oh, no, we're getting shot to pieces as we run away here. Right, that's one down. Well, another one down. We've got at least 3 of them down in this one. Oh, crap. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Get behind the wall. Do they know where I've gone? Lester, buddy, I'm going to need some assistance here. Lester. I don't want to get in a firefight with the police. We will get killed in that showdown here.
Hey, which one of my skills
oh,
is
no.
required?
Remove wanted level.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble.
Right.
No problem.
We are in a really, really bad place currently. Oh, go on. Get them down. We might actually win on time at this particular juncture. However... Whoa! There are bullets. There are bullets. There are bullets pinging everywhere around us. I don't actually want to be out here on the road particularly. Ooh, let's get down in an alleyway. Is there anybody following us? Yes, there's a car behind us. Whoa! Thank you. You've deposited a car for me. That's much appreciated. I believe we are almost there in terms of time. The truck is very wedged. Wherever that truck is, we're not going to get it. However, we may get ourselves back to the docks. Right, panic and flee. We're in a very, very distinct car. We're in a very, very distinct car. I think someone may have got killed by police at some point in all of this. I don't actually know if anybody even knows where I've gone after that one. Bloody hell. Come on, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here and not look back. Oh, I could have... I say I could have. If only I could have got that truck out. If only we could have got the truck out of trouble, out of wherever it was. That would have been so glorious. I goofed it. I say I goofed it. There wasn't really many options. I think maybe I should have gone to the left. If I'd gone to the left and jumped my way up, out of the... area. Like if I jumped out of the construction site, I didn't realise that place got as narrow as it did. I had no idea it got quite as narrow as it did down there, and that was what got me in the end. I took this route, by the way, to get to the docks so that I didn't get shot. They figured I might run this way. If I go like the more complicated route, they might not be able to block me off, and that is going to be time. We have done it. We tried. I tried my very best to get that last car there. We took out a lot of them along the way. We've technically nicked one of their cars. It wasn't the one we were supposed to nick, but we have technically stolen one of their vehicles in that one. So I will take that. We got 3. We got to the 4th. We couldn't quite do it. I think that tailgater might have been one. It might have been a little too subtly modified and then we got in a bit of strife. But that is our haul. Well, and kind of technically this-ish. Kind of technically this a little bit. Oh, that was fun. I actually really enjoyed that one. It's a little bit of a different take on... I say I'll survive the hunt. I'm not sure what we're going to call it yet. You'll have figured out by the title of the video or whatever. But we got 3 of the target cars and a bonus car at the end. We survived a shootout. We had a couple of chases along the way. Yeah, that was very, very good fun. May well have to come back to this one. Do this again, as it was, yeah, highly entertaining. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you goes to everyone who helped set this up. Of course, I can't know anything about this when it's being set up, so the crew that set it up, thank you very much for organising all of this. That, though, shall be it from me for today. Until next time, goodbye.